I forgot what this was for. Very, very much forgot what that was for. Oh my god, ROM hacks have ruined my brain. Hopefully, with the SNES games being on the Switch now, I'll actually be inclined to actually finish some of these. And not even just finish them, but maybe 100% some of them. I wonder if I should play Super Ghouls and Ghosts a little bit later. Maybe that's a stream in and of itself, honestly. And unfortunately, I'm probably only going to be doing this for today. I don't know, it kind of depends. Creature in the Wall is coming out tomorrow, and that is definitely something that takes precedence. Like you. I already have 10 lives? Jesus. I always thought that was more like the newer games handed out lives like candy, but no, they handed out lives decently far back too. Well, then again, it's like Super Mario World. Like, Super Mario World was very much like created to be easy. It's kind of funny. I think that they took a little bit of the criticism of Mario Bros. 3 a little bit to heart. Because, like, people loved it for sure, but there are also... that was also, like, a very, very difficult game. So they had created Super Mario World for us silly Americans. Side note, for the archive, for my own sake, I had the opportunity to, like, try and stream with, like, this new thing that YouTube's got, like, this new, like, streaming setup, but I chose not to. But at the same time, like, I'm wondering if the new stuff that they've got there is going to be messing with my my setup at all. Because people are coming in and leaving. I'm wondering if that's because I'm boring, or because the stream isn't, like, transmitting properly. Oh, hey, Slugcat. Welcome, welcome. Ah! No! No! You, oh, hey. I didn't actually think that I would jump that high. But I'll take it. You gotta change your name back, Slugcat. I miss Slugcat, like, very much. Pro moves, pro strats. Thank you. Very happy that works, actually. 69. I can no longer get any points. We're just gonna keep it right there for the rest of our lives. For the rest of the stream. Hopefully I can actually take that to heart and remember that. Or else I will forget in a state of disbelief. I got nothing, I got nothing. My brain farted hard there. Oh god. A little bit of an after-dinner hiccup there. But there will be no hiccups in my gameplay. Forsooth. Damn it. Iggy. Iggy. Have mercy on my soul! I kind of miss the versions of the boss fights that I was seeing in that Bowsette ROM hack that I was playing a stream or two ago. Because the harder versions of the bosses were honestly, like, right to my level, where I was actually finding a little bit of challenge in these boss fights that I have never found any challenge in, up until that point. Oh, ROM hacks are cool. News at 11. Don't know how long I'm gonna take this. Don't know how long I'm gonna stick with this, or maybe move on to like another game. Possibly. Don't know. I think I'm gonna try and 100% this sometime. Maybe not even on stream. Definitely not on this stream. But sometime I do want to just have like the save file for 100% of Super Mario World completion, because it'll actually like be keepable for once. Like, I have this problem with like emulation saves, where something like this Nintendo Switch Online service is going to be a godsend, because it actually keeps my saves for me, and I don't have to do any work to actually keep them. Come on. No! I want to fly! Fuck. Watch me fall. That'd be great. Be the opposite of great, but you know. Good job, mate. Good job. Gotta keep the 69. Am I ever gonna try Kaizo? I have zero interest in ever trying a Kaizo ROM hack. Like, my skills are definitely, like, a little bit above average, but I don't have the patience to, like, throw my head at a wall, like in a Kaizo ROM hack. And I also don't like a lot of the tech that is involved in Kaizo ROM hacks. Shell jumping and whatnot. I think that is the height of, like, boring Mario design. ROM hacks, though, in general, possibly. Possibly. I'm always open to a good ROM hack if I see any of them. I regret not showing the end of the Bowsette ROM hack that I was playing the other day, because the ending was amazing. So the end of that Bowsette ROM hack, you get to Bowser as the final boss, and then out of the clown car pops Peach, with Bowsette kidnapped her, like, in tow. And I didn't even beat it, because, like, I only had, like, a little bit of time, and I was basically doing it, like, off-stream with, like, Whip. So I could only, like, make one attempt, and I died, and then we just never saw the ending. But it would have been glorious to see Bowsette come out of the clown car, and Mario to walk off in the distance with Bowsette. What a wonderful time on the internet that was. Hey, Kitsune. Welcome, welcome. Having problems with the problems in Puyo Champions. I take it. Interesting fact about the Cape, to make it to where players can't just fly over the entire level, they made most levels where you can get the power-up platform specifically for it. They did a decently bad job there. Even just having, like, platforms for the Cape, Oh, god damn it, I went for it. I can't avoid it. I can't tell myself not to get the frickin' points. Ah, ruined. Spoiled. Never again, Dive 69. I knew I was gonna keep up with it. Runways for the Cape. I remember that this is something that will come in handy later. The Cape, that is. So let me try and keep the Cape. Because I think it's here where you can do a nice little skip. I have to actually do it first. Not here? There we go. Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. Come here, my little ghosty friends. Right, it's the back of you. I thought it was like forward of you, but no, it's just that they're scaredy cats. That's the entire idea. Tiny bit of a skip. Tiny bit of a skip. You would think that they would definitely want to teach you the GTR form when it came to the Puyo Champions lesson mode. By the way, Puyo 2 on SNES Online, it's there in the American version, in, you know, just the SNES games instead of just the Super Famicom games, but it's not translated. It's just the Japanese ROM in the English set. I hate it. I hate it so much, especially since there is actually like an English translation, a fan translation probably, that you can find in ROM hack form. I was so looking forward to playing Super Puyo Puyo, but it's not the same if I can't read it. Especially considering story mode is half the fun of that ROM. Some people will be happy that it's just there, but it's so annoying for me, especially considering that, you know, I know that the English translation exists. It's out there, somebody put in the work, and they just ignored that. Shall I? Okay, I gotta get this right, because I know these. This one is normal. I thought these... Huh. Okay. And then this one is... And then this one is... And then this one goes... Good job, me. Maybe they are random. I thought they weren't. I really don't think that they are random. Like, you couldn't really, like, do randomness on the SNES very well. I think, anyway. Yeah, there's no official English language release for Super Puyo Puyo, but I don't know, pay the ROM hacker. Yay. 2 in a row. Hey, Courier. Welcome, welcome. They very much might, Nethofius. Neff. What do you say? Let's just fly over everything. Why not? This is one of the funner levels, I think, is the unfortunate part. But you know what? They gave me the cape, so I may as well speedrun things. I won't do this too much. I'll try and not do this too much. Oh my god, it's a moon! I don't care. I've got enough lives. Oh god. Hell yeah. Pro strats. Pro speedrun strats. You know, I think that the speedrun for Super Mario World doesn't even use the cape that much. Just because of the levels that, like, you're experiencing aren't, like, very open levels besides, like, Star World stuff. The fat flying pumper. Pumper? That was entirely screwed up, Jesus. I am not on my A game as far as commentary today, but I try! I do my best, and nobody can make fun of me except everybody can make fun of me. Nobody's gonna throw you in jail or anything. But with the way the US government is going, hey, who knows? Hey-oh! Really, Kitsune? I guess I'm gonna have to give that a try. Is that intended, you think? Or is that a glitch? That's what I think of you. I think it's unintended. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Come on, let me speed around this. I wish in rooms like this that they had like a really hard path that, you know, that was faster. And then you had the option of taking like the easy path, but having like it be like lots of pauses and whatnot. Or you could do the hard path and just be like a pro speedrunner. That'd be a great little decision to make. Hey, Morin! I think you're Morin. You're the easy form of Morin. This is gonna be a piece of cake. Oh, that ROM hack the other day was great. Ah, god damn it. I can't get over it. Like, just the slightly harder bosses in, like, the best way possible just got in my mind. I was like, this is great. When a child could complete the Super Mario World bosses otherwise. I want, like, a sequel to this game. Possibly made by an indie game dev. I have seen, like, some very Super Mario World-esque kind of indie games, like, kind of popping up here and there. And there's one in particular that I'm very much following. I forget the name of it, unfortunately. Although that one doesn't look like difficult. I really want somebody to, like, take the foundation of Super Mario World and just turn it into, like, a really hard indie game, the likes of, like, Celeste. That'd be wonderful. Not Yoshi's Island, god damn it! Yoshi's Island is not the same. It's not the same. Can you can't get, like, enough speed here. I think you can, but, like, just barely. Not gonna worry about it too much. No real necessary need for going for, secret exits right now. I hate that it's called Super Mario World 2. It's just... it's its own thing. It really is. Like, you don't even have power-ups in Yoshi's Island, do you? Unless the transformation forms count. But I'm talking about, like, the mushroom and cave stuff. Like, that's the best thing about this game is, like, the cape form and the fire flower and even, like, the, left on the cutting room floor, Hammer Bro suit. Really? This is fine. I do wonder if I should play, like, Yoshi's Island now that I've got, like, really easy access to it. I had really easy access to it before, but you know what I mean. Now that it's kind of official. I could never really, like, get into Yoshi's Island with all of the differences that it has. All of the gameplay tweaks and just the general, like, different movement. And the different way of playing the game and the different focus. The focus on, like, collectibles instead of just, like, getting to the end of the level. Like, I never care about the dragon coins. And if this game, like, required me to get the dragon coins, I think I would actually like it a little bit less. You know, I'm one that's, like, definitely into collectathons. But maybe not in a 2D side-scroller. That's probably what the biggest thing is, honestly, is the fact that I've always, like, played 3D collectathons, and I've never really played a 2D one that I've liked. Oh, god damn it. That's a sad day. That's a really sad day to lose the cape like that. Oh, well, it's probably for the better. It's honestly probably for the better. Well. I've got that memorized. I know how to do it. Secret exit? I forget where the normal exit for this goes. I really forget where the secret and normal exits go. So let's go for the secret exit because I think that's how you get to the other side. Isn't there like 3 exits here? Oh well. Press U, go down here. I'm surprised that didn't kill the fish. Frickin' Super Mario World atmosphere is, like, simple but effective. Right, this is how you get the red switch pal. So, I was completely having a brain fart there. I thought that I was in the lake level on this screen. To the bottom left there, and not in the cave already. God, I was very much forgetting. Oh, I can't help you with that kind of problem, Courier. Favorite platformer is Yoshi's Island. A lot of people say that for sure. Alright, we can do the normal exit now. Let me see, what route do we want to take? What interesting levels do we actually want to see? I almost feel like taking, like, the top route. Because there's a lot of interesting levels in the top route. From here. Over the bridge instead of under the bridge. I wonder if there's, like, a fast route I could take to Chocolate Island, because I really want to see that again. But unfortunately, we're just gonna have to take our time on that one. Whee! You'll never catch me alive! Utter genocide! My favorite. Oh, Davey can call me names all he likes. He's allowed. He has the wrench. Ow. Oh, so I might cut today's stream short. I'm gonna try and, like, see it through, but I really, like... I screwed up my back. Awesome. I screwed up my back with, like, sleeping I don't exactly, like, know what I did, whether it was, like, pulling a muscle, but it's been, like, hurting for, like, 3 days now. I'm honestly, like, thinking about visiting the doctor soon, because it is, like, extremely painful. It's extremely painful to move, to sit, to lay down, to do anything right now. So I did something really bad. I'm gonna try and see it through, Sulcat. I'm gonna try and see it through for a little bit, at least. Today is a very exciting day for me, seeing all of the SNES games on Nintendo Switch. And the prospect of having, like, more, and even having, like, other games. Untranslated games is gonna be, like, slightly sad, but at the same time, like, just having them at all will be a little bit neat. Like, available to you. If they put, like, more untranslated ones on Nintendo Switch Online. It just being Super Puyo Puyo is really strange. I have never liked the bubbles, so I have no problem whatsoever skipping the bubbles here. Need to find a P-switch, however. Don't think I can skip the green bubbles, unfortunately. Hope I get better soon. Me too. Me too. I would say don't worry, but I legitimately don't know, like, how bad the problem is or not. And, like, the pain is, like, I'm pretty good at dealing with pain. Like, to the point to where, I can cause, like, problems for those that, you know, are with me, my housemates, just because I will ignore pain until it gets, like, extremely serious. So, like, for me to say that it's painful... It's frickin' painful. But those are the woes of being a generally unhealthy person like myself. I think if I was, like, properly getting exercise, I wouldn't have any problems at all with what I did. But anyway, off to lighter pastures and happier places. With Blargs! Wonderful and joyful Blargs. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I always forget which one has, like, the item in those few. I think it's, like, the top one. You can just get the top one there. It's actually kind of funny, because in Super Mario World, they don't often put in, like, those skill tests like that. Where it's a really, really hard thing to get the third box there. You just do it if you, like, really go for it. And you aren't being lazy like I am in all of my play. Take that, thank you very much. I should be, like, switching off, like, the items a little bit better for the ones that I actually want to keep. Because you can press the select button and get the item out of the box, the top box there. God, the cape is so fun. The cape is, like, my favorite power-up in anything ever. It's a little bit unfortunate that it, like, completely breaks levels. But otherwise, it's just wonderful as a power-up. I like how the last time that I streamed this, that took me forever to actually do, to, like, get up there. And this time it was completely fine. There might be something to that. There might be something to the fact that the emulator was making it hard for me to actually just do that simple jump. Just because I do kind of really wacky and cool stuff on my emulator setup, like reduce input lag as an option. So, what's everybody's favorite thing that happened on the Nintendo Direct, by the way? I think my favorite is the, possibly the SNES games. I'm trying to think of, like, something else, but yeah, the SNES games were definitely, like, the biggest thing for me. A few people will be excited for Xenoblade. Lots of people will be excited for Terry Bogard. I don't have the money to pick up Banjo right now. This would have been a Smash stream, probably, if I had money and if I had anybody around to play Smash with. But I have put all of my eggs in their baskets, and I am set for, like, video games for the next, like, couple months with everything that I've bought. How dare you? Didn't watch the Direct. Oh man, that's like prime entertainment there. Even if you don't see anything that's quite to your fancy, there's still like a bunch of stuff and a bunch of... Just the production value is nice to see, even if you never see anything that you're like quite gonna buy. But let me see, thinking about like all the things that got announced, there was Overwatch on Nintendo Switch that got announced, the worst kept secret in the entire world. Terry Bogard and Smash, Banjo-Kazooie released that day. They had that weird MMO type frickin' like Kirby game. I saw somebody describe it as like Monster Hunter Kirby. That is an interesting way to describe that game. I love this level. This is maybe my favorite level in the entire game. Like, there's no reason for me to like think that way other than the fact that like these bouncy things are like the best. Goodbye, Yoshi. Like, it's even a level that you're only gonna spend, like, a minute on or so. It's, like, it's so, like, linear. And you're just, like, through with it. But I just love the bouncy stem so much that it makes it my favorite level. Even if I breeze through it, like, it's nothing at all. And I also like the background and the bullet bill generator. Sans in Smash. Sans in Smash as a Mii Fighter costume. Tokyo Mirage Sessions on Switch. I'm surprised that anybody picked that up. Fuck! Why can't I jump on you? Alright, time to be careful. Give me that mush. Mush, mush. Oh, I wonder if I can... nope. Moving on. Moving on. Ah! Why'd you appear right there, damn it, Kamek? Tokyo Mirage Sessions is a good game? Really? What is the actual core gameplay loop of that? Is it a rhythm game? Oh, why'd I jump? I didn't have to jump. You know what game you want at launch is Breath of the Wild 2. I'll be keeping an eye on Breath of the Wild 2. Y'all hopefully know by now that I hate like Breath of the Wild, but so I don't need to like rant about it any further, but if they change up Breath of the Wild 2 decently enough and they improve it, there's a chance that I'll enjoy it. Joseph Anderson, I saw, had a video essay on Breath of the Wild that was just titled, like, Not Enough Zelda. And that's basically how I think about it, honestly. It's a Zelda game that does not have enough Zelda, so it kind of just falls short unless you, like, really like messing around in a sandbox. Persona-style JRPG. Interesting. Why does it have the veneer of, like, a party game? Very careful jumps here. Very careful jumps. These are actually some somewhat difficult jumps. I'm glad that everybody likes the memes for Smash costumes. Goku's already in the game. You don't need another Goku. Just play the first hero. I was really, like, intently looking at Deltarune on the eShop, and it being free, and I was like, should I play that again? I gotta find something that can scratch this Undertale itch that I've got, because I want more Undertale, but it's, like, impossible for me to play more Undertale. Unless I wanted to, like, do the optional stuff that got added to, like, the PS4 or the Switch version. Which honestly doesn't sound that fun to me. I did see Moon! For anybody who doesn't know, there is this game that's coming out in October called Moon RPG Remix, I believe. And it's this game that was originally on the PlayStation 1, and they're porting it to Switch, and it's got all these improvements, like they're making it 60 FPS, widescreen, lots of awesome stuff for like a PS1 port, making the mono audio stereo, just like really loving remaster it looks like. And it's a game that inspired Undertale. It's a game about you coming after a hero blazed through town and broke everybody's shit and just like generally like made a mess of everything and setting everything right. They bill it as like an anti-RPG. And Toby knew about this. He didn't play it because it was only Japanese, and you know, he didn't speak Japanese, didn't have anybody to translate it, so he just like knew the general like type of game that it was. And then he made Undertale based off of a few of those concepts and being inspired by those concepts. And unfortunately, as much as of a Undertale fanboy as I am, that alone interested me way more than just hearing about the game itself, sadly. That is the problem with fandom. Miss cool shit just because you're only interested in, like, whatever fandom you're a part of. But depending on what the gameplay loop is like in that, what the combat is like, if the combat is interesting, if there is combat, whatever the core gameplay loop of that game is, if it's interesting enough, then I might just buy that. And it very much sounds like it's from like a very small studio that it's gonna like depend on the sales, so I would have no problems trying to support something like that, especially. Although I think they did put out like a mobile game or two, so. Oh, depending on how their sales are going from that. I hope I didn't just screw myself. Okay, I didn't screw myself. Good. Nobody likes to screw themselves. Did I make a deal with the devil? So, like, with Deltarune, I did, like, a lot of stuff, and I even got to Jevil, but it was getting, like, very late on that particular stream. So I did not, like, beat Jevil, and I didn't even beat Jevil, like, off-stream just because I got interested in, like, some other stuff at the time. Jevil is something that I can do. I can even, like, go back and beat Sans, because I got as close as you could possibly get to beating Sans without actually beating him, just because, like, I got bored with that fight. I spent, like, a stream or two just playing Sans, and it was the most boring thing ever. That's the one thing about Undertale, is that it has very, very bad, like, difficulty curve, in my opinion. Because it's either entirely too easy, or entirely too hard. There is no in-between, there is no difficulty curve. Where do you go? I can get the egg again, if I really, really want to. Yes, 'tis true. I wonder if any interesting developments have transpired with Deltarune data mining and whatnot. People just, like, delving into the lore and mechanics of that game. Combing over every inch for the ARG aspect. Took me a second to remember the word ARG. The acronym, rather. Oh, thank you. How lovely. To have another one. Sometimes I can't understand people getting hit by enemies in Super Mario World. Like, I watch people stream it, and I'm just like, how are you so bad at this game? But it's just the fact that I've been playing, like, Super Mario World ROM hacks from, like, a young age. So, like, I've got this game, like, ingrained in my brain. Nobody say anything. Oh god, nobody say anything. Okay. It's fine. I lost everything. I lost everything. Just because of this stupid enemy. Fuck you. Oh my god. Oh my god! Wait, I remember there being something up there. Do I have to go left first and then go right? I think so. Oh, and then we scroll the camera up there. Okay, so it's a camera thing is what that is. Interesting. Now everything's in the proper order. Then again, I think Kitsune already said that they're random, so oh well. Random as she be. RNG constantly haunts me in all of my game travels. Woe is me. At least I'm not playing Hearthstone anymore. Don't play Hearthstone. It's a bad time. It's an extremely bad time. Never do it. Never ever. No matter what you hear from, like, anybody who plays it, or, like, the company saying anything, or coming out with a new expansion, never, ever, ever play any kind of card game. It's a toxic sludge of a warp hole that you will never come out of if you get addicted. It will drain your money in the worst way possible. Drain your money, drain your brain, drain your time. I actually used to have a whole bunch of, like, Hearthstone videos on my channel, I think. And then I deleted them, and I forget why I deleted them, but I agree with it no matter what. The only videos that I regret deleting are the old, like, Nintendo videos that I had. Where the reason why I deleted those was because of Nintendo's, like, bullshit, like, YouTube policies. And now I don't even have to worry about that. Now it doesn't matter. None of it mattered, because Nintendo is completely chill with YouTube now. Mobile games for you? I mean, Hearthstone wasn't even a mobile game until, like, a little bit later in its lifespan. Came out on Blizzard's app first, of course. On PC. There was nothing in sight for, like, a mobile port. It wasn't announced to be, like, a mobile game. Thanks, Courier. I kind of agree, Neff. I kind of agree. That was one of my favorite things to do, was to make a Randuin deck. And also to watch, like, the original, like, creator of Randuin. Just all the wild and wacky things that he was doing. Which, by the way, he stopped playing Randuin because the meta, like, progressed to being, like, so fast that you could not play a random deck anymore. That was just completely random. Like, it just wasn't feasible. You would just keep on losing. So, like, I heard back from a publishing company that I sent off an email to, and we have a Creature in the Well now. I actually heard back from them, and they accepted my my plea for a key, basically. So tomorrow we are going to stream Creature in the Well, if all goes well, with my real life and whatnot. And that is going to be amazing. I need to get the Switch Palace. Which, isn't the Red Switch Palace right here? Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and get this, and then we can get that. Mario, beat up your dad. No. Mario is a good person and would never do that. Such a thing. Later, Courier. Thanks for stopping by. Where's the last one? Damn it. I got cock-blocked. I got blue-balled. Completely. Oh, God. My back. Yeah, I'm moving up a little bit in the world. Like, I've got enough subscribers and enough, like, activity on my channel that generally I can get, like, indie game keys. If I ask for them, and if they aren't, like, a huge indie game. I'm also happy that I did get that key, because I had set aside money to buy, like, Creature in the Well if that request didn't go through. So now I've got $15 that I can spend on a different game. I'm considering Dicey Dungeons for that $15. Considering Dicey Dungeons. Or Wonder Song. Or probably a whole host of other things. Preferably, I would love to spend it on Braver of Prologue, but somebody's tweeting about wrestlers on Twitter instead of working on their game. Dicey Dungeon is a good time. I'm really thinking about it. I usually don't like roguelikes, but I love Terry Kavanagh's work, and I want to play literally anything that Terry Kavanagh ever works on. Just because of the amazing time that I had with Viva Viva V. That was not enough V's, but you get the idea. By the way, shout out to a fellow Let's Player. It has been extremely fun to watch Raukau suffer through a Mean Machine when he can't play Puyo. Worth a damn. I need a cape. Haha! I have a cape. Wait, this is for Star World, isn't it? Yeah, we actually don't want... Oh, you can't go back. Are you frickin' kidding me? Alright, fine. We'll unlock Star World, but we're not gonna go into it. I can't believe you can't go back into the pipe! What the hell kind of programming is that? Why? Need to get back to watching his Sonic vids. I was not watching until he hit Mean Bean Machine. Ralco is intending on playing, like, every single Sonic game ever, which includes Mean Bean Machine. And, like, just because I wanted to watch somebody, you know, I like play Puyo. You know, nobody I watch ever plays Puyo, so actually seeing somebody play it is a good time, even if it's a little bit hard to watch Ralco play Puyo Puyo. But no, it's fine, it's fun enough, it's interesting. He's gonna be playing he's gonna be trying to beat Robotnik tonight. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be incredibly fun. Robotnik is extremely freaking hard in Mean Bean Machine. I swear to God, if Ralco actually beats, like, Robotnik with no trouble whatsoever, I will be a little bit pissed. He's not even playing Puyo right. He's just doing, like, the occasional, like, 2 combo. Most of the time, he's just matching Puyo. He's just matching Puyo. He's just, like, putting, like, 4 Puyo together and just being like, oh, yeah, there we go, I did something. No, you didn't. You did absolutely not. You need to make combos. It's not about matching Puyo. It's about making combos. That feel when you're just watching somebody be terrible at a game that you love. I almost consider just putting out, like, a quick video, like, a, 30-minute run-through of Mean Bean Machine, and just completely breezing through it, and throwing, like, a tiny bit of shade at, Ralco somewhere inside of that. But no, I don't want to go back to Mean Bean Machine. That is a terrible Puyo game. Still a Puyo game, so it's still good, but a terrible Puyo game. Yoshi? Yoshi? God damn it, Yoshi! Yoshi! You're making me lose all my power-ups, you dumb horse! There we go, everything's right again. All is well in the world. Hello? Oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh, come on! Invincibility frames should have lasted a little bit longer. Really, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's get out of here before I die. Make me play Tetris 99. I have been considering going back to Tetris 99. I refused to play it when it first came out because it had unrebindable controls, but I have a controller that will now let me rebind the controls to my liking. So I can actually bind, like, hard drop to something that isn't up on the D-pad. Post a video of me beating Robotnik first try. I could do that. I could very easily do that. Mean Bean Machine is, like, no problem at all if you can get, like, 3 or 4 combos going in Puyo. At least assuming, like, the normal difficulty. I wonder if there's different difficulty levels in Mean Bean Machine. Ow! I hate you. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Gotta respect the fish! Respect the fish! Whip out SNES Puyo and beat it right now. Maybe. 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 So for those who haven't seen, this is the selection of Super Nintendo games on the SNES Online on Nintendo Switch. Service comes if you have Nintendo Switch Online, the service they have to pay $20 a year for. And then down here we have the Super Famicom cover for Super Puyo Puyo 2. Interesting. The untranslated ROM. Prove my shit talking? Alright. I'll try and get through the menus here, because I gotta, like, rebind the controls. Is it this one? Oh, hey, this is in English. Why is this in English? Oh, hey, we can make that... Alright, so I want the Y button to be turning it left, and then the B button turning it right. That's how I play Puyo Puyo. It's apparently very strange, considering that Puyo Puyo Tetris doesn't support this, but that is the way that I play Puyo Puyo. So we'll leave the versus comm on normal, be totally fine. I'm gonna actually create a suspend point for here, just to just, like, save my controls. Because I'm pretty sure that this game doesn't have, like, a battery for saving your progress. Alright, everybody, here's Super Puyo Puyo 2. This is an awesome game. It's an awesome game to have on SNES Online, even if it's an untranslated version. I would show you the cutscenes, but there's no point when they're untranslated. The cutscenes are pretty fun and interesting. Let me see, put that there. Put this here. Put that there. And now we set off the entire thing. Go in here. Damn it. Didn't quite set that off right. The sheep stands absolutely no chance. Goodbye, Mr. Sheep. I gotta just set off like a big combo here just to kill him. Set off something like that, and... I want to try and, like... Yeah, this should work, right? Oh, whatever. I'm trying to set off the massive combos, and it's, I gotta get my Puyo Puyo skills up to par, really. That'll kill the sheep, though. Be just fine. This is the first level in the game. Just in case for people who are, like, learning. Piece of cake for somebody like me. Who's gotten, like, decently good at Puyo. Decently good at Puyo. Ball! Yes, it is a ball. Good job. Your pattern recognition skills are very fine. There is a pattern recognition AI in this game. Oh man. They had that shit down pat on the SNES. Oh, that won't do anything. This will, though. But I gotta not put it, like, right there. Good boy. Yeah, he's actually getting some combos out. Some spicy combos. Okay, I gotta hurry up before this is actually, like, locked down. Oh boy. Fuck. That's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh god, that's bad. I gotta unbury it. I really gotta unbury it. There we go. Jesus, saved. Eat my dust! Where are you fighting Kirby enemies? Is this a Kirby enemy? I don't think it is. It may look similar, but there is no Kirby in this game. Witch is on like the 3rd level. We'll probably end up fighting Witch, don't worry, Neff. Because you got like a tower power thing going on in this game. That's fine. Kinda not, but you know, details, details. Offset! Okay, I need another blue. We must fight back! Oh god. See, the problem with this is that Super Puyo Puyo is not as easy as Mean Bean Machine. This has actually difficult AI. Oh god, that was awful. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead! It's fine. We're going back in. I think you can, like, ultimately game over in this game. But it takes, like, a lot of, like, losing to actually do that. I remember somebody telling me that I almost did it in my original, like, playthrough of this. Oh shit, oh shit. Can I actually create a stair stack? Is that within my ability? Oh, I fucked this up. Wait, we just gotta get a frickin' green. Blue, I mean. I'm colorblind, can you tell? I'm not actually colorblind. I lied. Oh, fuck's sake, this is such a mess. I've made an absolute mess of this. I need to learn more lessons! There. It's done. Solved! Yes! More! But I wanted to kill you! With my own 2 hands! That is kind of grisly right there. Woo. Oh, goddammit, why did it have to be trio again? Oh, I have a feeling that the AI of this is like advanced beyond what this level should be. Because that's one thing to remember with Super Puyo Puyo. I'm pretty sure that every single one of these is programmed like slightly differently. Okay, let's see if we can set this stack off. Give me a green. Give me a green. I'm just really desperate. I always end up building these stacks that are very easily counterable. And I gotta stop doing that. That's not the way that you play Puyo Puyo properly. Oh, whatever. Totally fine. No respect for the dead. Dig up all of the graveyards that you can. All of the graves that you can. I forgot the word grave for a second. My mind goes too fast. A very, very bad brain have I. Hello there, my little flea friend. That is hilarious. I wish I had the English translation for this one. I've never actually seen this one. Never landed on this one. Pretty sure, anyway. Everything will gradually speed up as we go along here. Oh, I could do with, like, having a, purple at the bottom here. And then if I was really smart, I would have also put a yellow at the top there. But unfortunately, I wasn't quite that smart. Alright, come on. Okay, just in time. War combo! Wow, we cancel each other out completely! Yo! I'm lucky that I got that off when I did, Jesus. Okay, I really gotta hurry up and get my shit going here. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, no, we're dead. Once again, with making things that are way too easily counterable. I gotta build my stacks better. I really, really gotta build my stacks better. Heard the dialogue in these games are pretty fun. It's very Japanese. Very, very Japanese. Some of the enemies that we'll find will just be enjoyable just based off their sprite, honestly. Come on. Okay, time to set this off. I hope this goes right. No, it's not gonna go right. Ah, wasted! Ah, well. A decent shot, a decent shot. We gotta clean this up a little bit. Then we can actually... Nah, let's not do that. Let's just kill him. Yeah, I actually have to pay attention to my enemy's board. The real way that you play Puyo Puyo is actually responding to what your enemy does and not just depending on your own board. It's really hard to, like... I find it hard to split my attention between the left and right board and checking up on what my opponent is doing and whatnot. But that is what you're supposed to do, is you're supposed to check up on what your opponent is doing and actually, like, stop their combos. Yeah, I think that Witch is on level 3. Hello, Miss Mermaid. Unfortunately, early Puyo does have, like, weirdness and oddities, and honestly, even, like, later Puyo is still, like, a little bit shitty in the way that it's actually, like, portrayed and done. Ooh, I'm building a good combo here. Oh yeah, check this out. Wait, nope. One more purple. There we go. Oh my god! What did she do? Oh god, the witch has moves. Oh god, she's too powerful. Why am I building like this? Why am I building like this? I have no idea what I'm trying to do right now. Hey, that actually worked. Oh no! Okay, give me... Oh, hey! Nice! I was really worried at the start there when she got like a 5 combo off. Jesus. I appreciate these cats, and I will enjoy decimating them and kicking them to the curb. Oh, there's nothing I can do here. Fuck. At least not to the way that I want to do it. I need a purple there, and then we need to set this entire thing off before things go bad. Oh, things went bad. Things went very bad. Yep. Oh, God. They heard me. They heard me insult them, and they came out with me like lions because of it. It's cats in every game. What are you talking about? Except Undertale, because Undertale sucks. Why am I doing? Well, actually... Okay, I can actually, like, build some stairs here if I'm smart. Okay, wow. 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 Okay, okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go! I have no plan right now. It's bad. Bad habit. Bad habit. Okay, hey. I've gotten pretty damn decent at Puyo. I still have to like improve my skills and I have to like build my combos higher. But I can do like 3 and 4 combos like fairly consistently now, which I'm happy about. I am so happy that I landed on No-Ho-Ho. No-Ho is funny. Okay, so watch this guy's AI. He'll build to the sides of the screen, I think. If I remember correctly. He's got like a very, very interesting AI. Unfortunately, I wish that I knew what the, oh? Perfect clear? That's scary. That's extremely scary. Yeah, he builds in columns. Oh boy. Oh, what? No, 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 no. Stop! Stop! Desist! Fuck! Okay. I think that this game was made easier in the version that I have on the emulator. I don't know, this feels harder. Very Japanese difficulty we got going on right now. I hate it. Oh, I didn't. Oh boy. I have no idea what to do next. Fuck. Brain fart. Oh, stop that. Oh, I had the worst Puyo at the end there! Okay, we need to fight somebody else. That's what we really need to do. Give me the mummy. I remember the toad being like really easy. Jesus. Oh no. Okay, thank God, didn't get it off. I was in the zone there, but the problem is I'm not When I'm in the zone like that, I can't commentate properly. I remember hating this character. Be interesting to see how this works out. Very badly put together combo, honestly. Yep, I hate this character. This character sucks. But, fuck. Ah, I had nothing I could do! Ow, I tried to do just a little bit of shoveling out. And I got bit for it. Oh, not no-ho again. Oh, not the toad. Anything but the toad! Oh hey, that was not the right thing to do. Oh god, I just need to set this off. I really just need to set this off. Oh boy. Should definitely not be building in the center like this, but hey, it worked out. Oh, I beat my sworn nemesis. Hooray. Hooray. I cannot quite make a Sieve Gaming imitation. Still no witch, wow. I want the samurai. Give me the samurai mole. I love this guy. I'm building this completely improperly. It's actually going a little bit too fast for me. I'm surprised that actually worked out. I'm surprised I killed him! Right place, right time, I guess. Wow. Elala. The, having, like, English with Japanese everywhere else will always be an interesting and funny thing. I suppose that's almost probably why they put in, like, this along with, like, the English versions of all the games. Because there is a decent amount of English in this. Not enough, in my opinion, but a decent amount. Okay, and then I just need a blue. No! I screwed it up by being a fool! You guys are building way too high, you know that? Up the tower we go. Where we'll stop, we'll never know. Alright, here's the witch for you, Neff. I do love this character myself. It's just a normal witch girl. But there's something very, very cute about them in Puyo. She's really hard, by the way. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to have to be on like my best, absolute best like behavior. My best Puyo behavior. Okay, just give me a red. Oh, I'm not thinking right. I'm really not thinking right. Yeah, I screwed this up. Oh, it goes so fast. Let's try again. She's Marisa Toho. The crossover of the century. Nobody saw it coming. Ah, I screwed this up. Oh, I just need a purple! I just need a purple! Just one! Okay, that was a lot less than I was thinking that was. I can't bury this out, I think. Yeah, I'm doomed. I didn't set up blocks right at all. Oh, damn it. Okay, simple combos. We're doing simple combos from now on. Just a 3-chain. A 3-chain is fine. Okay, this is looking decent. No need to get fancy. No need to get fancy whatsoever. But even when we don't get fancy, we do still need to do something. Yeah, I got blocked. Completely blocked. Fuck. Ah, damn it, she's so good! I'm being beaten by a 12-year-old! Ah! It's vengeance now. No, no, no! Oh, screwed it up. Fuck. Okay, literally the only hope that I have is to, like, get the greens right now. Oh my god, what the fuck, man? Damn it, she kept on stopping me at every corner! This is my Puyo hell. Not what I meant. Oh my god. That's the one thing about old Puyo games that I don't like. You can very often, like, find it to where you're trying to do something and you just can't, like, get it right no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you push the button. This is not a combo that's going to ever work. I need to abandon this idea right now. What am I doing? What am I actually doing? Being incredibly silly is what I'm doing. Clearing the board at least a little bit. Oh, she's almost dead. Jesus. Just about to get another combo there, too. Oh, the differences that Puyo randomization can have on the flow of battle. Success. My rampage shall not be stopped. Nobody shall stand in my way. This is not how you do this, me. Wait, oh, no, nope. Fucked it up. Okay, there we go. Could have done that better. Definitely could have done that better, but you know what? I'll take it for now. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't even need to do that! Ah, God. I'm not sure that the voiceover is saying what I'm hearing, really, honestly. Because what I'm hearing was not anything what it said when the character is called Parisa. Or Pakisa. Oh, I wish I could build a better combo here. Oh god, it's coming down so fast I have no time to think about it. I don't think I deserve to win that one, but I'll take it, I guess. I feel like they're mostly killing themselves at this point. Or maybe I'm just like really... It's like I said, like I don't look at the enemy's board, so I'd never like see how bad they're doing. Draco! It landed on that one. Destiny! Fated! Why do I play Puyo like it's gambling? What do you mean? Okay. Come on. Need something to work with here. Oh, no. Yes! Put the wrong one there. It's fine, it's totally fine, everything's chill, everything's good. Oh, no, we got stopped. We're doomed. We're doomed. Everything's falling apart. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. I gamble with these colors, like, I need a purple, come on, baby! I mean, it's because I'm bad at building combos, at, like, multiple combos. Like, I get my mind stuck on, like, one combo, when you should have, like, 2 combos going at any given time, honestly, with the way that Puyo generation works. Gambling always pays off, never listen to me. What am I doing? Okay, I can still make this work, actually. If I just think about it. Really, really hard. And, like, actually try. Okay, I kind of want to try and see if I can get, like, some yellow there. Or I can just screw everything up by being a dumbass. That works, too. Why didn't I just take the yellow that was there? It was right there, it was sitting in front of my face. This was just bad ideas all around. Oh, I can do this though. I can do this. It is getting pretty damn tough, but you know what? I can do this. We can get to the very end of this. I wonder if I can beat this. It's a little bit of a trial to actually beat this game. Like, you might think that we're close, but we're actually, like, not. Oh, I'm so sad that that did not fall right. We're so dead. We're so dead because we're so stupid. We're so utterly stupid. Oh, where did I go wrong? Let's build up on the right side and see if it helps us out at all, honestly. I'm always building up on the left side and it shouldn't be. Okay, excellent. Sort of excellent. That could have gone better. Oh, he's struggling. Might even just die right here. Awesome. Brain off, gamble on. That's an excellent catchphrase, honestly. Shizo, how's it going, bud? In the shape of Carbuncle. How funny. Oh, nobody likes you, Shizo. Shut up. I remember having one of the greatest comebacks of my life on this. See if we can repeat that, or maybe we can just make it to where we don't need to actually have, like, an amazing comeback in order to beat this. What am I doing? I'm building myself up for, like, disastrous things that happen is what I'm doing. I didn't mean to do that. Welp! Whelp. That's what I'm calling you, Shizo. I'm calling you a whelp. Rulu! How's it going, Your Majesty? Would you believe me if I told you that I had no plan right now? I think you would. Oh, I'm just not thinking. I'm not thinking right. I'm not on my mojo right now. Sated! Let's go! Final boss time! I tripped my way through this. Oh man, I need to get better at Puyo. I need to get better at Puyo so I can, like, actually feel like I've earned victories. Oh god, oh god, oh god, it's entirely too fast! Oh god, I've really got starved here. Okay, last hope, greens. No! No, 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 no! Fuck! That was actually really close to going in my favor. Oh god, I was so close to getting something off the entire time. Small combos, maybe? Probably small combos. Small combos are probably a little bit of the better way to go. Okay, so this is fine, but I need to... Oh, that was the perfect thing that I needed there. Whatever, set it off. Oh no, that was not the right thing to do. Okay, we're fine. How? Oh boy. I wish I had the mind space to be able to watch both boards. It's something that I've definitely got to work on. I really, really want to work on my Puyo skills. Like, I'm good enough to beat, like, the single player of, like, the normal version of, all of the single player games. But I want to do better, and I want to do more, and I want to, like, be able to pull off, like, fancier stuff. Instead of getting these accidental victories all the time. But that's the normal version of the single player for Super Puyo Puyo, everybody. Carbuncle! How's it going, bud? Let me see, is there any way to speed this along? I know it's the credits, but you can make this a little bit faster. So are the Puyo sentient? I have no idea what Puyo are actually supposed to be in the world. Like, as far as I can tell from Puyo Puyo Tetris's frickin' single player, Puyo is actually just seen as like a game, or like battling in the actual like lore. So in that case, I don't think that Puyo are sentient. And a good thing too, because you're basically killing them, so hey. You get a whole bunch of them together and then they self-destruct. How grisly if they were sentient and alive. Thank you, Compile. So Compile was the company that originally made Puyo, and now Compile got bought by Sega. So if you ever want Puyo games, or you ever want to, like, have somebody to blame for the lack of Puyo, yell at Sega. Fun fact, Puyo 2 from the arcade version, not the Super Nintendo version, but the arcade version of Puyo 2 is actually coming to Nintendo Switch sometime. By way of Sega Ages, which is being handled by M2. And on the eShop right now, you've got the original version of Puyo that's available. Also the arcade version. Nintendo Switch has become quite the Puyo machine. Like, they've also been putting a whole bunch of stuff on Steam, but especially Nintendo Switch right now is a fantastic Puyo machine. Considering that there's like 5 or 6 Puyo titles that's gonna be like on it, either right now or in the future. Oh damn it, I didn't take a picture there. I really wanted to take a picture of that. Fuck, for my capture. By the way, there is like a true ending for Puyo Puyo 2 that you can do. Yeah, by doing all of this nonsense. But I am not good enough to get a no continue before Satan. I definitely have my mistakes. So that was fun. That was a fun little detour. In the meantime, let's play a little bit more Super Mario World. Probably gonna end the stream like somewhat soon. But we'll play a little bit more Mario. Oh, such a hard thing to do, to play more video game. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Get me out of this nightmare. I'm so lucky to be dodging all this nonsense! Oh, get me on one of those. Yes, yes, to victory we glide, my friends. Oh my god, that's a lot of Puyo. Yeah, because you've got Puyo Champions, and this is going to be for Nintendo Switch. You got Puyo Champions, which is like a cut-down version of Puyo Puyo Tetris, which is also on Nintendo Switch. You've got Puyo. You've got Puyo 2 by way of Sega Ages, either now or later. And now we've got Super Puyo Puyo, which is on the Nintendo Switch collection. I'm trying to think if there's any other Puyo games. Mean Bean Machine by way of the Sega Classics collection. And that's all that I can... Well, Sonic Mania, if you really want to stretch, there's that little bit of Sonic Mania that has Puyo. As well as having like a Puyo mode that is unlockable in Sonic Mania. Which, by the way, the best way to get into Puyo Puyo is probably just to play Puyo Puyo Tetris, if I'm being honest with you. I wish that it was Super Puyo Puyo that's in the SNES, with the SNES games, but it's untranslated. So not quite the best way to get into it. Plus, it's as you saw, it's kind of hard even on normal. So Puyo Puyo Tetris for sure like starts off like way better in its single player, where it's actually like made for people who have not played Puyo before. Not take that up way. Thank you. Knock you off. Knock you off. Knock you off. And knock you off. How rude of Mario to knock a bunch of dinosaurs, which are endangered to begin with, into the lava. How dare you, Mario? You are the worst conservationist in the world. Alright, everybody, I think that's all I can do. I got aches and pains all over the place. Oh, God, I gotta get this fixed. Thank you all for watching. Today was a wonderful day. Tomorrow I wish that we could do more SNES games, but I think that we're going to be playing Creature in the Well, so look forward to that. I'll see if I can get a co-commentator for it too. Oh, small opinions real quick. Best games on here are like Link to the Past, Super Mario World, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. God, I want to play Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I can't wait to like play that game again. So glad that it's on here. Kirby's Dream Course is awesome. Breath of Fire, I gotta play. I actually might play it. It being like easily here. And me hearing from people that it's actually pretty damn good. Kirby's Dream Land 3 is good for a nice casual time if you're into that. A little bit of puzzling nature. Nothing else on here is really worth playing that much. Like even Super Mario Kart, you might say, oh yeah, that's worth it, but just play some other Mario Kart, yo. Play some Double Dash. Alright, I gotta end. Later, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your night.